Kamp Kenan.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Kenan's here. I'm in my house. We're in the den again, and man, I am kind of bummed, and I'm going to share the reason I'm bummed with you right now, because it's a teachable moment. Sometimes things just mess up, and nature isn't perfect, and this is what we're talking about. So I went in and I checked my radiated tortoises, and I noticed that those two eggs look like they're dead. Okay, they don't look good to me, but I did notice this little dude hatching out. Okay. But it's kind of a bummer, and I'll tell you why. Because the tortoise died during its hatching. I don't know why. It's possible that some of the mucus covered its nares and it suffocated. I don't really see any mucus on it. You can see it was really splitting itself here. You know, there's definitely proper humidity in the enclosure or in the incubator. So this is just an absolute bummer, because of course this is a an endangered species, and we want them to do well here in captivity. But captivity and even in the wild doesn't mean things are perfect. So what happened? I don't know. Could have been that this animal was just weak. Remember, reptiles tend to have multiple offspring as a survival tactic. It's such a bummer. Who knows? Maybe there were some things. I'm going to open this egg up a little bit more. This animal's definitely not alive, so don't worry. But like I said, I thought it would be interesting. I'm going to put you guys down real quick. Let's talk about this. Let's see what we got. Let's open them up and see what the deal is. Now, sometimes I'll even help them hatch a little bit. I'll usually open up the area around their nose just to avoid anything like this. This is a bummer. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful animal. I'm still going to be careful peeling, because stranger things have happened, but I really do believe this animal is dead. No movement, eyes are closed. It's not trying to break free. Usually you would see that. So this is such a bummer. Look at this. Look at this. What a shame. Starting to hatch it. It's possible that this animal was coming out too early. The yolk is still very, very large, and it started to hatch possibly a little early, but let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. So you can clearly see the yolk of this animal. Maybe that's what happened. I'm thinking that maybe this tortoise is just premature, and that's a shame, because it's so difficult to hatch radiated tortoises. They need a diapause, which is a pause in the incubation of the offspring, of the egg, and then some kind of environmental factor like, I don't know, heat, cool, or even wet and dry seasons can trigger the remaining development. They'll start to develop, then stop, or they won't even begin to develop until they've been cooled. In this case, radiated tortoises don't develop until the eggs have been cooled for about 1 month. You cool them to about 60, 65 degrees for about a month. Then you raise the temperature. You cool them in a wine cooler, and then you bring them out to room temperature for about an hour so they can acclimate to room temperature. Then you put them in the incubator. So just a total bummer that this tortoise didn't make it. So what I'll probably do here is feed this little guy to Slinky. Slinky! Because I don't like anything to go to waste. And I guess we'll do that. So really, what a bummer that this little guy didn't make it. Before we feed him Slinky, let's go check the incubator and make sure that there aren't any more tortoises in there hatching, because that's what I originally did. I saw this and then pulled it out and thought I'd do a video for you guys. Don't mind the desk. The desk is a mess. But, you know, I'm better at doing work outside than inside. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Well, that is kind of cool, though. That means that maybe some of these eggs will, in fact, hatch eventually. These are all radiated tortoise eggs. Nobody in there. But radiateds are tough. They're a tricky little tortoise to hatch. Okay, that's good. These are sulcata eggs. They're definitely not hatching. Look what we got here. We do have we do have a little, oh, 2 tortoises. Hey, look at this, I'm glad I'm here. Look, this is another thing, guys. So this humidity, it might be a little dry in here. Look, this shell is stuck on this guy. So that's kind of a bummer because it's gonna deform the shell when I take it off. I'll show you. So we've got a lot to do today. Let me show you this. Here is a beautiful, my goodness, another beautiful redfoot. We'll pull this one out too. Okay, he came out of that egg. All right, I'm just gonna place the little guys down here for a moment. I mean, I didn't even expect there to be too much going on in here. Nobody in there. Doesn't look like. And let's see in here. Nothing going on in there. But we did get some more eggs, so that's cool, huh? Let's go get this remedied. I'll show you the next thing. What one must do. Put them right there. I mean, I'm just all over the place. I gotta move quickly. Kate just came back from shopping, and she's getting things in order, and the kids want to play, and oh, this guy's fast, and I'm just being a pain in the neck. All right, so what I need to show you. Hey, Soph. Soph's right there. Soph, you can help me out, boo. Can you run and go grab outside, go grab one of the plastic bins that I soaked the baby tortoises in? You know them? There? Nope, go out on the deck over towards the Radiated and Angel and all of them. Go, see what you can do. Don't you love having a little buddy around? See, this video's turning into something, hon. See, we got a little excitement.
Okay, I'm just putting the groceries away. Hi, everyone.
Hey, but everyone loves you. We bought, what'd you buy? A bunch of healthy foods?
Lots of healthy foods.
Yay, lots of healthy foods. Oh, this, she looks so beautiful. Okay, she doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to be on camera today. I don't know why. All right, hold that steady, Betty. All right. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to soak these guys, but I want to get some water up underneath that shell because what's happening is that little shell is going to mess up the growth of this guy. You see, he's going to have a really weird shell do. Get it? Shell do? That's so awesome. What should we name him?
Shelly.
Shelly. There you go. Shelly it is. All right, so we got a little bit of water. We're going to soak the redfoot, and we're going to help this elongate. Come on, Beb. My little animal buddy is going to help me. We're going to go back in here in the hangout room. And so what I want to do is just gently, I'm going to turn it upside down a little bit. Okay, he's still got to stay in the incubator in my opinion because I don't think it's really ready to come out. See, I got water up underneath there. Guys, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put you down again, okay? Hope you don't mind putting you down. All right, so look, guys, I just kind of get some water. Wait, what?
What we should do, you should say, what should we name the guy with the shell? Comment down below.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did you hear that, everybody? What should we name it? Comment down below. But I think you named it Shelly. I think Shelly's a good name. But hold on. I'm going to teach my friends on the internets there, on the YouTube, what to do if their tortoise has a similar situation. Look at that. See, we're going to pull this off. We got water in it. And now it comes off so easy. But if I were to leave that on, the tortoise would, see, he's got a little funky shell. See how it's a little bit more domed? So we're going to leave him in the incubator, and we're going to go ahead and allow this little one to naturally grow out, because if you look here, it still has to kind of grow. So we're going to put this one back, and we'll give it a little bit of a soak first, and then let's clean this little guy up. This is a redfoot tortoise right here.
Yeah, what's on it?
What's on it? Just the incubation, the substrate from the incubator. Let's see, this is a pretty one, real light. Wow, look at that.
Soft.
Yeah, they're soft. They got soft shells when they're babies. So there you go, everybody. We found things going on, right? All right, thanks, Soph. She's really helpful. I love this little booger. Anyhow, so I showed you what happens when, unfortunately, tortoises hatch and they die. What's all that banging? So anyway, we learned about what happens when there's, I suppose, hatchling mortality, and we learned what to do if a tortoise has got some eggshell stuck on their shell, and why we need to remove it, because it'll, could become a problem. You got to remember, guys, nature is fantastic, but things die in nature. Accidents happen in nature. Nature cares not That's why when human beings started figuring things out, like, you know, maybe having babies in hospitals, our infant mortality went down. It used to be an extremely dangerous thing for a woman to have a baby. Now, most of the time, babies are born without any issues. So that's all because we've come to understand our world. And same thing with turtles and tortoises. If we can help them hatch better through humidity, through a little bit of aid, that's why I'm on hand. All right? What are you saying?
I'm saying if it was the end.
Oh, it's the end now. We're going to sign off.
Remember that last time when I saw my first one and I did that thing?
Yeah, dude, and you're telling everyone right now because we're going to put this up.
Okay.
Everyone remembers. We all remember. Okay, everybody. Thanks to this cute little cherub. Thanks to these beautiful tortoises. And thanks to you guys for being around to watch these videos and learn a little something about science and life and biology and what else?
And conservation and education.
I love her. All right, everybody. Like and subscribe. See you later. Slinky! Slinky! Come on, bud. I'll bring you an offering, my friend. Go ahead.